Today we're talking about bone health. My bone density is higher than 99% of people, and that single metric strongly predicts longer life, better movement, and greater independence as I age. Let me walk you through exactly what I do to build and maintain elite-level bone strength. Weak bones can trigger a dangerous chain reaction. A fracture leads to less movement. Less movement leads to muscle loss. Muscle loss leads to even less activity. Over time, this downward spiral affects overall health and longevity. Your bones typically reach peak density between ages 25 and 30. After that, bone density gradually declines. Women can lose up to 20% of their bone mineral density in the years following menopause. The goal at every age is to stay as close as possible to your peak. The first step is knowing your baseline. A DEXA scan can measure your bone mineral density and gives you two important scores: a T-score and a Z-score. The T-score compares your bone density to that of a healthy 3-0-year-old of the same sex. The Z-score compares you to people of your same age, sex, and body size. If you're in your 20s or early 30s, use that measurement as your peak benchmark and aim to maintain it for life. If your baseline isn't ideal, don't lose hope. Your skeleton renews itself roughly every 10 years. With the right training, nutrition, sleep, and habits, you can rebuild bone density over time. Research shows how powerful this is. In women over 65, stronger bones were associated with a 51% lower risk of death and 30% fewer mobility problems. In men between 65 and 76, even a modest improvement in bone health reduced mortality risk by 23% over 8 years. Strong bones help prevent the vicious cycle before it starts. The first pillar of bone health. Think of building bone wall, constructing a skyscraper. Collagen is the steel framework. It provides structure and flexibility. To support collagen production, you should consume enough protein, generally between 1.2 and 2.2 grams per kilogram of body weight, depending on activity level and life stage. Minerals are the concrete. Calcium, phosphorus, magnesium, and boron strengthen the collagen framework. Without adequate minerals, your bones may be flexible but fragile, like steel without cement. Vitamin D and vitamin K2 act like the construction crew. Vitamin D helps your body absorb calcium, while vitamin K2 directs calcium into the bone matrix where it belongs. Without them, the building materials can't be used effectively. It's also important to avoid factors that interfere with bone health, such as excessive sodium, high intake of soda containing phosphoric acid, and chronic high alcohol consumption, as these can impair calcium balance. The second pillar is mechanical stress. Bones only grow stronger when placed under load. Resistance training is one of the most effective non-pharmaceutical ways to improve bone density. A loss of load leads to bone loss. Astronauts in microgravity environments can lose 1.5% of bone density per month, which is far faster than on Earth. 4 types of exercise are particularly effective. Resistance training exercises like squats, deadlifts, and lunges that load multiple major bones simultaneously. Aim for 2 to 3 sessions per week. Plyometrics, jumping and hopping movements that create impact forces stimulating bone growth. These can be added to warm-ups several times per week. Weight-bearing cardio activities like stair climbing, hiking, or walking with a weighted vest. Power training fast. Explosive movements such as kettlebell swing